Hello, I'm Scott Mills and I'm an MS Society ambassador. Dr. Veronique is doing groundbreaking research into MS. Sam, who has MS, went to interview her for the MS Society to find out a bit more.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for meeting me today. Why did you want to become a scientist? When I'm older, I want to come on as well.
Well, I wanted to become a scientist because I wanted to help people who have problems like MS to make their quality of life better. So I think you should become a scientist because it's really fun and you get to help people at the same time.
Yeah. Why is it important to repair the myelin?
So if I can just get you to put out your arm, this is like a nerve fiber, and I'll use this scarf to show you what myelin is. So basically, if we wrap it around, it's a really big scarf, but wrap it around like this, the myelin wraps around the nerve fiber. So what happens in MS is that this myelin is damaged, and so it basically comes off of the nerve fiber. In MS, you can actually repair that myelin. As MS progresses, you get less of this repair of the myelin, and there's currently no approved therapies that are aimed at driving the repair of that myelin. What we're trying to do is research to identify ways to repair that myelin.
Where did you hear about MS?
So my husband's aunt has MS, and I met her about 15 years ago, and that was the first time that I really had heard about MS. Being exposed to MS through my family, but also through a lot of people around me as I was growing up, that kind of got me interested in trying to figure out ways that we could develop new therapies for MS.
Cool. What are you working on next?
So what we're working on is something we identified in the lab that we think might be important in repairing the brain in MS. So my previous work looked at how some immune cells in the brain are really important for the repair of the myelin. And so we wanted to find out how is it that they're repairing the myelin, and we found that they make this factor called activin A. So we got really excited about activin A, and we wanted to find out, okay, how is activin A working? How does it affect the cells to be able to repair the myelin? And can we use this in order to develop a therapy for people with MS to drive myelin repair? So that's kind of the future of what we're doing over the next couple of years.
Why do you think it is important for people to donate for the research?
So donating to MS research is really important. That's the only way that we're going to be able to identify new therapies to treat people with MS. There's no currently approved therapies that are aimed at promoting the repair of the myelin. And so that's what we're trying to do now, but we absolutely need funds to do that.
It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too. Did you have a good time today?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Great.